Hey guys.
Hey guys, so we are back with another relationship video. And I think that we're going for the name of YBC, Young Black Couples Chat. So let us know what you think about that name in the comments below, and we'll look forward to that. Or if you have any ideas. I don't know.
Or if you just want to talk shit.
Do any fees, have any fees for that. Anyway.
Fees.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like you get a finder's fee or like.
I do.
So, what we're coming to you with today is loud, demanding, single. The fate of Black women, young Black women specifically, in America. Actually, older Black women too.
Yes. Where do you think they get it from?
Yeah. So, this video is inspired by some of Trey's schoolmates.
That's sad.
We went to, he goes to an HBCU, historically Black college or university, and I attended one of the classes, and immediately, the professor was really sweet. Was this a sweet professor?
Yep.
And the girls in the class were like, you said that last week we was gonna do da, and now you telling me this? I hope you plan on clarifying. Can you clarify? Can you dive deeper into that chapter? And what did the other girl say who was to the right? She said,
yeah, do all that.
She like, she opened up her mouth, but as soon as she opened up her mouth, it was like straight attitude. It was so much shade in her voice and like everything that she gave off. And it was just unnecessary. It was a really nice professor. And I felt bad for him. I looked around, I looked at Trey, I was dumbfounded. I looked at Trey like, are they always like this? Are Black women like that for real? And I'm Black, so it is crazy. These young girls today are very disrespectful. And when I say young, I mean 30 and under. I mean, even the older ones are old. They wild and off the box. But sometimes it's just a little too late to do anything about any of that. But these young girls who are single, you ain't got nobody to go home to. And, you come out of your mouth with straight attitude all day, every day. I didn't grow up like some people. And I grew up like some people, and I didn't grow up as privileged as some other people. But I was never in a situation where I felt like I just had to be ghetto off rip. Like, as soon as I open my mouth, it's just straight disrespect and nastiness. Also, we went to the movies to see, what was that we went, that late night movie? Oh,
God. Your movie. The Perfect Guy. God,
The Perfect Guy.
I don't even want to go into that.
And there was this short,
Cisco-looking, fat,
short,
chocolate-looking,
overweight, and very, very, very dark young woman.
Oh, God.
So, and she had, the only reason why dark is an issue is because she had this platinum blonde, short, curly hair. So she already stuck out like a sore thumb. Your hair basically glows in the dark. Like, you're bright. It's bright and you're dark. So the contrast, immediately people are automatically going to look at you. So then, all throughout the movie, she was, oh, no, don't do that. Oh, he under the bed. We're like, ma'am, we all paid to see this movie, and yeah, it's not the library, so we don't expect it to be peaceful, but you're making comments to the point to where you're interrupting the script on the TV, on the projection. We can't even hear some of what's going on. So, we're coming today about the fate of African American women in society, in American society. There's not a day that we watch TV, that a commercial goes by, and we don't see the disparaging image of a Black family now, which is a Black man, one or two kids, and what?
A dog.
And a white woman. You stupid.
That's the dog.
She ain't a dog.
Okay.
And a white woman. There aren't very many commercials or very many movies or advertisements nowadays where you see that there's a whole black family. Either the husband's black or the boyfriend is black and the woman is white or the wife is white or vice versa. And they're very limited of those. So you don't see a lot of black women paired with men of other races. So I say all this to say that the black woman is becoming an obsolete idea in the image of the African American family, of a black family, and an obsolete image in commercials and advertising media, everything that we look to that, persuades the culture that we have now. Black women are out of that picture. Slowly but surely, we're being worked out of those pictures. Now you have people like TV and film diversity and Ava DuVernay and Medea, what's his name, Tyler Perry. You have producers and directors and people like them who are trying to put more black, stronger black roles into play, but all of that is being undone by what we see on mainstream TV and commercials and things like that. And we're here today to help black women not to ostracize themselves from America anymore. Yeah, you don't have to become a Becky. Everybody's not using skin lightening cream. I'm chocolate. I love being chocolate. I've never had an issue with being chocolate, never had an issue with my skin. My mom used to be like, I got a sister who's light as the inside of my hand. And my mom used to be like, oh, I should have named y'all Ebony and Ivory. You're so beautiful. We were taught to embrace who we are and what we look like. But at the same time, actions, I don't act a certain way. So I'm going to be attractive to a larger pool of people. I wouldn't have pulled him. You don't get a great man being, neck rolling, hands moving, whoop-de-doo,
You might, if he's drunk enough.
Maybe if he's drunk enough, but when he becomes sober, he gonna be like, this is temporary. So I right here today to talk to us about what's not attractive in that, and what he saw in me that made him comfortable moving forward, and what he appreciates about Black beauty, and how to not end up being that loud, demanding single woman in America.
So first things first, we don't care if you're loud. You need to be loud for the right reasons. I don't want you to be loud at me yelling, blah, 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 whatever. None of that shit matters. That loudness needs to be out the door. What else was it? Just that loudness shit that needs to end.
Demanding that attitude.
The whole black women are strong. We know you're strong. We're here with you. Mm-hmm. We don't need you to just single us out, or even single out yourselves. Mm-hmm. We're there for you. Even though if you hear just single black woman or single black man, we're behind you 100%, or your community is behind you. What else would attracted me to you?
Yeah. What as a black woman, what do you find attractive?
Besides the booties. I just loved her mind. When I first saw her, it was just about, the physical interaction. But once we started texting and talking and seeing each other out in public, it was just like, okay, she's a lady.
Wait,
she's not.
That sounds weird. It sounds like physical interaction, like we started off in a sexual relationship.
No, I saw you first.
Right.
Then we kicked it. Like, what's up? Let's hang out.
We hung out, and then we waited way down the line for physical.
I'm not talking about touching. I'm talking about how we saw.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw the physical side. You saw the physical side.
Yeah.
We didn't touch each other physically.
You're a big old something,
So back to what I was saying. Of course, she thinks I don't give it up that fast. What I was saying was, we just saw each other's bodies. We were only present to one another. We didn't try to do anything. I wasn't trying to pull a smooth move. Let me see what's under there.
Yeah.
But it's just present yourself as a lady. You don't got to be proper. You can tell me, you can show me where you're from, but I don't need to know who you killed until later on in the line. But just be yourself, honestly, and represent me and yourself, even if we're not together. the way you want us, because I'm not gonna want you to act like a hood rat, and then later down the line, you acting like the same hood rat I've been with.
Hmm.
Act like you are as you will be, and that's what she showed me, or you.
Yeah, I mean, because I definitely turn up. You know, I'm not
And turn up on the right time.
right. I turn up when I'm mad. I turn up when it's appropriate. Like, and it's not, like the other day we had to go back to the hospital because Trey just had surgery on his foot, and this chick was telling me the surgeon had just called me and told me we could come back up, and her team would, redress his foot to make sure there's no pressure.
Turn up.
And the chick who was supposed to be doing the redressing called me back like, oh, well, she's not even in the office, and we might not be able to do it. I gotta see, and I'm gonna have to call you back. And I said, no, she just called me. The person who gets paid more than you, the person whose team you're on, just called me, from this number. She's there. So the woman was like, all right, well, I'll call you back. First off, I never got that call back. But even before that, as soon as I heard that, I was like, Trey, let's go. We in dress. We going straight to the hospital, because one of them doors going to be open, and I'm going to go back there and find this chick named Ashley or whoever it was, I still asked about Ashley. When I went back there, I asked about Ashley. I want to see Ashley. But,
Yeah. So on that, you just don't want, I mean, you can be ghetto yourself or whatever. I don't know why people make ghetto being so bad. It's not.
It's the ratchetness that's the bad part.
You have to control it.
People shouldn't look at you and say, ugh. Yes. Ugh. It's about how you present yourself.
Exactly.
Nicki Minaj can, go ahead.
I was just saying, white people can be ratchet too.
Right, people are ratchet, absolutely. And ratchet isn't limited to a color. It's about looking at people. You see it on people at Walmart all the time. People come out the house ratchet. But what I'm saying is, present yourself in a certain way so that people don't expect you to be ratchet. But then when you turn up on them, they be like, oh, we're not going to mess with that one anymore. It's not about, it's about being a lady.
Right.
It's about being a lady, being classy and being elegant. And all that comes with time. Like my girl Janelle, she's real calm. I don't know how she got to be so calm about certain situations, but a lot of it's age too.
Or you too.
She's probably, I think she's a good 10 to 12 years older than us, but, and a lot of it comes with maturity. But first off, I would never go out of the house with a shade of blonde hair that doesn't match my skin tone. Like, if it's too light, then it's if it's just light enough, it's, oh, that's a nice color on her, when people approach me in public or you hear me open up my mouth, I'm not, girl, let me tell you what we did last night. The clucking and the throat and all of that. Are you moving your leg away from me? That is that's a lot. It's a lot of extra. And be who you're going to be. You don't have to put on the Becky call center phone voice to make people feel more comfortable. This is the voice that you get of me at work. This is my real voice. I used to, hey, how good morning. No, it's all about being real with who you are and not overdoing it. Nicki Minaj can rock Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose and Black China and all them, they can rock platinum blonde hair or pink hair or whatever. But if you're a working woman, you can't go to work with a bright pink wig. It just doesn't work like that.
If you're a stripper,
ignore it. Dance, girl, make that money.
Make that music. Make that stripper fight music.
No, nothing against it, but don't get tattoos on your face if you are not set in your career. I mean, it's stuff that's common sense. Don't get a piercing here, to create a dimple if you don't know what your next move is going to be in, as far as, money goes, as far as a job or a career. Wait till you well into your career. Start your own business, and then get your piercings. Just do things the right way, because this is America, and in order to become successful, you have to know how to play the game. And once you learn the rules, you'll know how and when to break them. But you got to learn the rules first. You got to play by the rules, and then you can move into your own lane.
There you go.
So we come to you to say all of that to help you out with going from being single to being in a relationship, or from being unsuccessful to being successful. Everybody's end goal is not always end game, and end goal isn't always a relationship. So maybe if you just want to go from, not so successful, you don't know how you're going to get that next client. You don't know what it is about your persona that's throwing people off. However these tips have helped you, we want to hear about it. So, and if you like videos like this, let us know what else you want to hear about. Don't feel, afraid to, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, because we're going to have more videos like this coming at you from an urban millennial young couple perspective, just fresh stuff that everybody's going through, the arguments and stuff like that, and how we work through our issues.
Plenty of videos on that.
Yep, how we work through issues that we've recently had, how everybody's going to have those issues. So we'll bring you more content, but like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you guys on the next YBC video. All right.
See you guys.
Have a good night.